Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into something that honestly causes a lot of RC flyers real pain, literally.
Yeah, we're talking about transmitter neck straps, specifically how bad the standard ones often are.
Exactly. If you fly with a stick-style radio, you know the deal. You've got this pretty hefty piece of gear, right?
Oh yeah, big batteries, screens. They can be surprisingly heavy. Little bricks sometimes.
And what do they give you to hold it? Usually this thin little strap. It feels like a cheap giveaway.
That's what we're calling the ergonomic deficit. It's just not designed for the job.
It's typically just basic webbing, right? Nylon, maybe polyester.
Pretty much. Narrow stuff. Maybe costs pennies to make, but they'll sell it for what? 5, 10, even $20 sometimes?
And the clip is usually just basic.
Yeah.
An open swivel hook.
Yeah, exactly. And that whole setup, the narrow strap, the simple clip, it causes problems.
We've heard from so many people, the forums are full of it.
Yeah.
Reports of actual neck pain, like sharp pain.
And tension headaches, too, because all that weight from the transmitter gets focused right on one spot on your neck.
Mm-hmm. That thin strap just digs in.
Right onto, well, technically the sternocleidomastoid muscle. It creates this high pressure point.
Which, if you're trying to fly for any length of time, is just awful. Ruins your concentration.
Definitely degrades endurance. You start doing that weird body English shifting around subconsciously just to get comfortable.
So the interesting thing, the solution we found people raving about, it doesn't even come from the RC world.
No, it's completely outside the hobby. It's actually the professional saxophone strap.
A saxophone strap. Okay, that sounds unexpected. Is that like a forum hack, or is there real engineering behind it?
Oh, it's pure engineering. Think about it. Saxophones, especially something like a baritone sax, can be really heavy. We're talking up to maybe 8 kilograms.
Wow, okay.
And musicians have to hold them, sometimes for hours on end, night after night. So the straps have to be comfortable and secure. They're designed for serious static load management.
Okay, so how does that better design actually help with a, comparatively lighter RC transmitter? What's the difference?
Well, first, comfort. It's about materials and shape, instead of that narrow nylon.
Yeah.
They use things like neoprene, sometimes nice padded leather, or even memory foam. And crucially, they make the neck pad wide and contoured.
Ah, so it spreads the load out?
Exactly, across a much larger surface area on your shoulders and neck. People who switch, say, even a heavy transmitter suddenly feels like, well, almost like nothing.
That sounds amazing just for comfort.
Yeah.
But what about security? Because those standard RC clips, they look kind of sketchy.
Sketchy is a good word for it. That open swivel clip, that's probably the biggest single point of failure.
Right. You lean forward or something.
And pop, we've all seen the horror stories or maybe experienced it. Your expensive transmitter just takes a nosedive onto the concrete. Catastrophic.
So how did the saxophone straps handle that?
That's the other key difference. They use closed loop attachments. Proper hardware.
Like what?
Things like locking snap hooks or heavy-duty swivel hooks that have a spring-loaded gate. You know, the kind that closes securely.
Ah, okay, so it can't accidentally slip off the transmitter's attachment point.
Precisely. They are designed from the ground up to prevent accidental drops of valuable equipment. It's a totally different philosophy than the cheap RC lanyard clip.
And for people listening thinking, okay, great, but will this fancy sax strap actually fit my radio? What's the compatibility like?
Good news there, generally. Most of the big brands, Radiomaster, Spectrum, Futaba, others, they usually have a solid metal loop or eyelet on the transmitter case.
And those secure saxophone hooks just clip right on?
Yep, usually directly compatible, like nice and secure.
What if you have a radio with a weird attachment point? Or maybe it's too small for the sax hook?
There are easy fixes. The most common one, and it's super cheap, is just to add a sturdy metal keyring through the transmitter's eyelet.
Like a standard keyring?
Yeah, a decent quality one. That creates a universal loop that almost any hook can clip onto securely. Dead simple.
Okay. Are there other options people use?
Well, some people go even further, maybe using full harness systems, that's kind of tier 2, or tier 3, repurposing high-quality straps meant for DSLR cameras.
Which makes sense. That's the same principle, right?
Yeah.
Supporting heavy, expensive gear comfortably and securely.
Exactly the same logic. Leveraging designs from other fields that actually prioritize ergonomics and safety under load, not just making the cheapest possible accessory.
So wrapping this up, what's the verdict for you, the listener?
It seems pretty clear. Investing in a good quality padded saxophone strap, maybe 20, maybe up to $75 for a really nice one, it's not just an expense.
This investment.
Right, an investment in comfort and security for your gear, and honestly, in better focus and enjoyment when you're flying. It makes a real difference.
It turns a source of pain into something that actually helps.
Mm-hmm. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why do RC manufacturers who make these incredibly complex radios still bundle them with straps that are so fundamentally flawed they could spend maybe $5 more on a decent strap?
And solve this whole problem.
Oh.
Prevent neck pain, prevent dropped radio.
Exactly. The fact that users have to look to saxophone accessories for a proper solution, it suggests a real blind spot when it comes to user-centric design in the RC world.
Something to think about next time that standard strap starts digging into your neck. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.